guys, so welcome back to my channel. This video today is about what does it feel like to be pregnant. I'm going to be going over the first, second and some of the third trimester, and I'll put a little timestamp if there's anything that you want to skip towards. So the reason behind me doing this video is because when I first found out I was pregnant, I wanted to get a little bit of a heads up of what it was going to be like, and I've come to realise that my journey, or everyone's journey, is so unique and so different. So some of the things that I read other people have experienced, I haven't, and then I've been talking to other mums and they haven't experienced some of the things that I have. So I thought I would do this video just to get more knowledge and symptoms out there for pregnancy. So let's start with the first trimester, and my very first sign of pregnancy was implantation. Some people get implantation bleeding. I didn't get this. I got implantation back pain. So when the egg attached itself to the womb, for one evening I had all pains down my legs and I had a hot water bottle. This was about a week before my period. And then 3 days after that I had a nosebleed. So I hadn't had a nosebleed. I used to get them all the time when I was a child. My boobs started to get bigger around week 4, week 6. That's when I really noticed. I was like, wow, these are big. The sight of meat made me feel sick. I didn't have any sickness. I just felt like if I ever saw a piece of meat, it would make me, like, I don't know, my whole body just went, oh, stay away from it. Apart from that, I didn't have any morning sickness, just implantation back pain, nosebleed. So second trimester, this was a little bit more enjoyable for me. I wasn't feeling as tired and I wasn't as bloated as I was in the first trimester. I could definitely feel that my joints were changing. They felt a lot more loose. So when I was training, when I was doing my usual rates, for me it just felt weird. I can't explain it. It just felt like everything was a little bit loose. And then I noticed that I started to feel more like soft. So obviously I was gaining fat and losing a bit of muscle, but I felt more like, you know when you hug your mum and she's all nice and soft and squishy, that's kind of how that's kind of how I feel, just soft. I felt an actual physical bump maybe around like 16, 17 weeks. I was like put my hands down and I could feel like a little hardness on my lower stomach. First time I felt a kick was around 21 weeks, I think. My placenta is at the front of my stomach, where my belly button is. So when it's there, I think it takes a little bit longer to feel kicks. So I feel my kicks around the side of my stomach, not the front. That wasn't until, yeah, around 21, 22. Yeah, that's it really for the second trimester. It was more of like it was more relaxed. It was more, I didn't feel as bloated. I got my energy back. Third trimester. So this is where the list comes in. So this is the first, second, and then this is the third. And I'm only a few weeks into it. So I'm currently 32 weeks. So I'm just going to go down the list and then talk about some of the things that are on there. So third trimester, I started to have sore gums. Noticed that my hair was growing a lot. The baby kicks are a lot stronger. Obviously I can't lay on my back. Indigestion, so that's something for me at the moment that's been a major problem, is indigestion. I've been feeling it maybe the past 3 weeks, to the point where it's so uncomfortable that I've completely lost my appetite. I feel like I've lost weight, but when I put myself on the scales I haven't. But I feel like where I'm not eating as much as I was in the first and second, all my muscle is being absorbed. So my legs and arms are kind of like stick men legs and arms right now. All those years of training. So this is why I trained for so many years, so that when I had a baby it could take all the muscle, because I would get indigestion. So I've noticed that my skin is a little bit sensitive and a little bit itchy from where it's stretching, and like now my bump is obvious and it's hard and I can feel it. So I don't want to leave the house as well, so I'm kind of like, if I go out, I don't want to be too far away from the home. I don't know if this is like a nesting thing, or like usually I will go for like an hour-long walk and I'll go have an adventure and get lost and enjoy myself, but now I'm like, oh, what if I go into labour in a forest? So I don't know, I just want to stay near the home. Definitely feel like a new sense of love for myself and the baby. Like, it's all I think about right now. Everything that I do, it's for her. It's for like, it's completely changed. Like before it'd be like, oh, what am I gonna do? Now it's like, right, I've got to do this because it's for her. Kicks in the ribs. These take my breath away. Like, she kicks me in my ribs and I'm like, whoa, it literally, there's a fight for who gets the ribs. Crazy dreams as well. Oh my goodness, my dreams. They're just very, very vivid, and they're very long, and I can remember them very clearly, and they are a little bit crazy. Also, this is like one that I've had the past few days, is my hands are really, really sore. Like my joints are really sore, so like even trying to open this bottle of water, like it hurts my hands. Okay, so another thing is I'm very tired, like very, very, very tired. I have maybe 2 or 3 hours of the day where I can function. The rest of the time I'm no good for anyone. I've gone from training like 2 hours a day, so an hour cardio in the morning and then weight training in the evening for an hour. Fasting, this is all before my pregnancy, and right now I have 1 or 2 hours of the day where I can mentally function and have a proper conversation with people. Apart from that, I'm in a haze. I suffer really bad with hay fever anyway during this pregnancy. Is 1,000 times worse. Also the sun, so I can sit in the sun all day and I get a lovely brown colour, and no, I go in the sun now and within 2 minutes I am red. So yeah, not to sound like I am complaining and moaning, because I'm not. This has been a lovely pregnancy and I'm so grateful that my body has been able to carry me this far. This is it for me now because I'm getting tired and I'm gonna go eat some food and sleep. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this video, and comment below because I love to chat about baby stuff right now. This is my thing.